In the metals quadrant today, taking a look at September silver, which is down about 1% on settlement today, actually down about 97 basis points at about $23.54, $23.54 was the approximate settlement. Second consecutive session lower, but working on only the second up week in the last 8. Even though we've had 2 down sessions for silver, we're still in an up week with 1 day of trading left. And that would be very good news for silver bulls. As I mentioned, only the second one in the last 8. Now on the downside today, we're down about 1.5%. So we got a little bit of a recovery, down to 23.42 on the low side. 23.89.5 was the high side of silver. That was only up about 0.5%. Now yields are rising at a much quicker pace than expected, and this is pressuring silver. Just this week, 10-year yields have moved from about 125 settlement at the beginning of the week to about 134 today. 30 years moved from about 187 to about 194, and that means the yield curve has steepened as well. And this is a headwind for silver because precious metals, specifically gold and silver, don't have any yield. You're just working on price appreciation. So when yields go higher in the U.S., it's always a bit of a headwind for gold and silver as well, with the precious component of silver. And we still don't have a deal on an infrastructure program, which would help silver on its industrial side, not as much as it would copper. Copper was already down today, but those yields definitely pressuring silver, and the yield curve steepening also pressuring silver. And that also strengthened the dollar, which is a headwind with metals as well. Dollar enjoyed its first day up versus the euro in the last 4. Euro's been up 3 in a row until today. So the dollar was also stronger today, pressuring metals in general, which of course includes silver. Now there's also a seasonality factor in silver, and silver actually traded very similar to its seasonality throughout August. We generally get a weak first 2 weeks of August, and then some sideways movement for the last 2.5 weeks. And that's really what silver has done so far. And as you get into September, the first couple of weeks of September is actually a pretty weak seasonal period for silver. So we'll see if that plays out. It's not a trading strategy, but it is something to watch, that weak seasonality coming up. We're in the last full trading week of August, 3 days of August next week, and then we're into September, which is that weak seasonal period.